back to the Shuffle Squad. Zach Lesage here. Today we're going to be covering over some more tabletop gameplay. We have Ancient Box versus Palkia Terapagos with Noctowl. Now, Ancient Box has gained Koraidon from the set, which might just give it the boost that it needs to stay relevant once again. And of course, Palkia, Noctowl, Terapagos is one of the emerging decks from Stellar Crown. I'm going to be playing against my pal PJ. You can check our list out in the description. And if there's any other cards that you need for making these decks, you can check out our sponsors at Kayfabe Cards, PTCGL Store, and all of our links for those are available in the description. That being said, let's jump into the gameplay. I'm excited for some Ancient Box action today. I don't know about you, I'm a huge fan of Ancient Box.
You did have that lovely run, so I can assume that you're going to go on a tear here. I feel like the matchup is pretty poor on my side. Definitely favored towards you, but we're going to try to stick it out and see if I can just run you over at least.
Yeah, that's fair. Do you want to call heads or tails?
I'll call heads today. I want to be on top.
You got it.
Sick. I will definitely go first with this deck, that's for sure.
I mean, I'm pretty okay with going second, I feel.
Yeah, you can at least attack on turn one. I cannot. Okay, that's not the worst hand here. Okay, I think we're going to put this guy in the active spot. Go. Sick. Alright, here we are. Uh-oh. Alright, cool. I'm going to draw for turn. And would you look at that? I'm going to put down a Fan Rotom. I think I'm going to have to do something I don't necessarily want to do. I'm going to get rid of a Fezandipiti with an Earthen Vessel here. And I'm going to get 2 water energy out of the deck. I'm going to go back in, so I'm not going to shuffle yet, but I'm just going to put these over here. I think the next thing for me is I'm going to, flip my deck over. And we were almost there here, but I'm going to go ahead and grab this Terapagos. And then while I'm in the deck, I will also fan call. So let's put the ability marker here. I'll fan call. We're going to get a Hoot Hoot, and also a Noctowl off that fan call.
I mean, this looks like a really good turn.
Pretty good turn. Not awful. Alright, cool. Alright, so we shuffle the deck. I'm going to bench both Hoot Hoot. I will bench a Radiant Greninja and also conceal cards. This here, draw 2, 1, 2. Alright, yeah. Let's go ahead, and I'm just going to attach to the active, and then I will pass my turn to you.
Okay, let's see what we got going on over here. I think I need to draw some cards. So let's go Nest Ball, see what we can get. I think Radiant Greninja is kind of what I'm looking at. Because I'm not really like knocking out any Pokemon right away or anything else like that. So I just need to start building up opportunities here. Concealed cards. 1, 2. Nest Ball.
Yep.
Probably just gonna grab that guy there. And I'm going to use Professor Sada's to draw 1, 2, 3. Pokestop. Notes didn't even play. Using it 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'm just gonna start separating my.
You got 2 ancient cards so far, right?
Yep.
Perfect.
Why?
So using not the A spec. Your board's getting pretty set up though.
It's all right. Although, like, my prizes, like, I feel like that's a huge yikes out of my prizes. Having
Oh, for sure. Yeah. No secret box today. Well, maybe not yet.
I've already done pretty much everything that I can do. So I'm just gonna go ahead here and pass.
You got it. All right, cool. I'm gonna draw for turn. Oh, that's a pretty good card. I will attach for turn. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play down Noctowl and activate Jewel Seeker here because I've got Terapagos into play. So let's see, what else can I do right now? Grab one of those. I want to do something here, but I don't exactly know what the extra piece, because I have to get like 1 extra piece, and I know that you don't necessarily know what I'm talking about here yet, but I really just want to dig deeper into the deck. And I think that yeah, just going for these 2 cards, pretty good right now. I'll shuffle up the deck for now. And then what I will do is I'm going to actually use your Pokestop first. So we're going to go 1.
Did you? I don't think you shuffled your deck, did you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So I only get the Night Stretcher. Not the worst thing in the world here. I am going to Night Stretcher for Fezandipiti and put it onto the bench just to make my... Oh, I can't put it onto the bench yet. I'm ahead of myself. So since I used Pokestop, now I'm going to use Area 0.
Sure.
Then I'm going to bench a Fezandipiti. So now I have a bigger bench here. I'm going to Earthen Vessel away a Thornton. Kind of thin my deck a little bit. We're going to go get 1, 2 energy out of the deck. We already attached for turn.
Yep.
There. So now the deck is mildly thin for the first, or the second turn rather. I'll conceal cards, draw 2. 1, 2. Okay, those are for sure cards here. I am going to Ultra Ball away a Water Energy and a Boss's Orders. Go in and grab ourselves Palkia and evolve the active.
Like, good plan. I mean, certainly enough to knock out a Flutter Mane.
That's right. I'll go ahead and Nest Ball here too. Nest Ball is going to get me... I think a second Terapagos is probably the play for right now. There's enough cards to get me a third Hoot Hoot on the field if I really need to later on inside the deck. I don't necessarily need to evolve it just yet. Shuffle up. And the next step for me is I'm going to actually play Judge. Because you got a nice big hand. So we're going to shuffle up ours. I'll draw my 4 here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Because I got water energy in the discard. I will play Glass Trumpet, so I'm going to choose both Terapagos here. And we're just going to add a water energy to both of those.
Sure.
Let's see. I am going to play down my Mew EX here too. So I got a nice juicy bench of 8 Pokemon. And then I will Subspace Swell for way more than enough and take my first knockout on the Flutter Mane.
Okay, so that's going to put me at 3. And I'm just going to send up this Roaring Moon. Pick up for my turn. In an Earthen Vessel away, a Great Tusk, searching my deck for Dark.
2 darks. Nice.
Concealed cards. Explorer's Guidance. Keep. Guard those. Nest Ball search.
Yep.
Roaring Moon.
All the moons.
Yeah, so I should be okay, I think, to kind of start chaining some things now. So I have 3, 6, 8, which is 8 plus 7, 15.
Got it.
Just gonna double check
Doing
this
a
to start
whoppy
pile 2.
150 damage here.
Yep.
Alright, cool. So swinging at me for 150. I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and I will just Subspace Swell for a knockout on the Roaring Moon. I'll take that out of here.
I'm going to send this Roaring Moon up. I'm going to use Professor Sada's to go energy. 1, 2, 3. Attaching an energy here. Putting down Koraidon, which I think is going to be very helpful in this matchup because you are weak to fighting.
Right, yeah, my Terapagos here. And Fezandipiti, really.
What I am going to do, I am going to go Professor Sada's, or sorry, Palpad putting back in double Professor Sada's.
You got it.
So that's going to still leave me at 4, 8. So kind of the same as last turn, but it does allow me to hit 4, 15 for the knockout value.
Cool. All right, so Palkia going down. We're going to send up our free retreat Mew EX. So Zach gets to take 2 prizes. So we're evened up at 4 prizes each. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn here. I think the next step for me, I'm going to Nest Ball, see what else I got in here. I do have a Palkia V, so I'm going to put that down. Probably going to go back into the deck, but we're just thinning here. I'm going to Ultra Ball away a Ditto and a Fan Rotom. Go into the deck here. We're going to get a Noctowl. and Noctowl. I'm going to play that down and use Jewel Seeker.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. 1 and 2. All right. So I'm going to, I'll Glass Trumpet, and we'll put 1 on each of my Terapagos here.
Sure.
Get those guys.
Yeah, Glass Trumpet, I've never seen it power up 4 energies in a game.
It's doing work today. It's doing work. I think the next thing, I'll go ahead and Iono you. I'll wait for your camera to come back up here. But we'll Iono, put the 2 cards I had at the bottom of the deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I can use my Fezandipiti and draw 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Just retreat. Go into Terapagos and Unified Beatdown for 220. And take another knockout.
For 220, yeah.
Or 240, actually. Because I don't have a double colorless energy or a whole bunch of damage.
So that leaves me at
Double
4,
turbo.
8, 9. That's 160. How in the world am I going to get there? I mean, if I get Professor Sada's, then I'm good. Night Stretcher for 8 dark energy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a prize card for you as well.
Yep.
Let's go concealed cards to draw 2. 3 prize cards left. Okay, so I definitely need to take a knockout this turn. And I have 3, 6, 9. So I need to get 7. I need a Nest Ball. Might be a little bit risky here. Because if I don't get a 2 prize card knockout, I think I basically lose. So I'm gonna go for Fezandipiti.
Yep. Nope.
I keep on getting so many notifications on my phone. Monday, people
You turn that Do Not Disturb on.
I have. It's when I get a triple notification.
Yep.
Okay, let's use Fezandipiti to draw 3. Okay, these are some good cards. Secret Box, discarding Flutter Mane, Ancient Flutter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to put me at 12. And I think the cards that I'm going to grab are Professor Sada's Earthen, Ancients, Stop. Go back into my deck.
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Earthen Vessel, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule.
Yep.
Professor Sada. 1, 2, 3. Attach for my turn.
Yep.
Stop discarding your area 0.
I'm getting rid of bird. And Let's see what else we got here. Probably Fan Rotom might be the play here.
Yeah, Pokestop, Pecharunt, Flutter Mane. I'm gonna keep the Pokegear. And did I get enough to do 230? 3, 6,
Popular here
9, 12,
on your camera.
15, 16. Yeah, so I have 16 plus the 7 for the knockout.
You got it. All right. All right, Terapagos down. I'll go ahead and draw for turn. Evolve in the Palkia VSTAR. I'm gonna bump your stadium with another Area 0.
Yep.
I'll put Hoot Hoot into play. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away, canceling Clone and a Buddy Buddy Poffin. We're just gonna get another Hoot Hoot here, which is totally fine. I'll go ahead and flip this script and draw 1, 2, 3. We're getting pretty close to one-shot range. I'm gonna V-Star, and I'll just go here with 2 on the Palkia V-Star and just 1 on the Radiant Greninja for Star Portal. I'm gonna retreat here. And then I will Subspace Swell, just knocking out that Roaring Moon.
Sure. And I'm gonna send up Koraidon because, you know. So I have a couple ways I can potentially win here. I'm gonna go Ultra Ball, discarding double Explorer's Guidance because I can always build up that.
Yep.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna grab a Great Tusk here, and since I have 7 cards left in my deck, I'm just gonna go Pokegear, search for 7 Boss's Orders, Terapagos.
Yep.
And since
that's
I
it.
attacked with an Ancient, I'm hitting for 360.
That's right. See you later, Terapagos. Very unfortunate that I am weak to fighting, and the new fighting card does lots of damage, so...
I think I could have got there, though, like looking at my hands.
Yeah.
Like, I could have gone for Professor Sada's, discarded a few others.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I would have actually got there.
Yeah.
To knock out your active. Because 280 is not, like, the hardest. It's... Especially when it's, like, that deep in the game.
Yeah. Next turn, I had Stretcher for Noctowl to prime catcher up your Fezandipiti and just whack that thing out of here.
Yeah,
So,
that's what I have to be careful about when it comes to putting down the 2-prizer. Like, if I didn't get the 2 prizes that turn, I know I just lose the game.
Exactly. And that's what's tough about, you know, 2-prize attacking decks versus the single prize deck, like Ancient Box. It's always those sneaky plays that have to come in. You know, the first couple of knockouts are easy, but then at the end of the game, Ancient Box can just swing and one-shot your 2-prizers, and that's where it gets hard.
Yeah. You're going first again?
I am definitely going to go first. It is nice that Koraidon attacks for 2 colorless energy, too.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright, cool. I'll go here. See if my opening hand is as busted as it was last time. That's not bad. Alright, cool. All right, I'll draw for turn. We're gonna put down a Palkia and put down a Hoot Hoot. Huh. Okay. I think I'm gonna Earthen Vessel away the Noctowl in my hand and get 2 energy. And then and you're starting with a Great Tusk, so you could mill me potentially.
Yeah, probably not gonna mill you too much in this matchup. I'm more or less like, my plan was to start it just so I have some time to build up things. An ancient Pokemon on the discard pile is an ancient Pokemon on the discard pile.
That's right. All right, I'm just gonna go ahead and unfortunately pass to you.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if anything from Pokestop wants to work. So let's use Pokestop. 1, 2, 3.
That's pretty good.
It is. Depending on how you look at it, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I'm going to do, though, is play Explorer's Guidance. Discarding this. I'm gonna put these down. And I'm just going to pass my turn to you.
You got it. Draw for turn here. Let's see. I'll go ahead and I'm just gonna Ultra Ball away the 2 energies.
Sure.
We're gonna get a Noctowl.
Are you going back in with Noctowl?
I am gonna go back in with Noctowl. I'll use Jewel Seeker. We'll put these over here.
It's crazy. I've literally played Terapagos, Dusknoir, 2 major events. I've never once announced Jewel Seeker. I'm just like, I'm using Noctowl. Like, it sounds so foreign to me right now, and I'm just like...
I know. Alright, cool. We don't need all of the stuff yet, so we're gonna get these here. I'm gonna go back in one more time, though. I am gonna use Nest Ball, and I think I have to go for a better setup here, so I'm just gonna use Radiant Greninja first.
Sure.
Put Radiant Greninja down, shuffled up the deck. I'll go ahead and use your Pokestop. So we'll go 1, 2. All right, sure. Vacuum. That's a good one. I'll evolve into Palkia VSTAR. I'll Prime Catcher up one of your Roaring Moons. You get to pick.
Actually, this guy. Actually, this guy.
All right, cool. Just for giggles, I'll vacuum away your Pokestop. Doesn't matter because I'm gonna have to discard this card anyway. I'll go ahead and Professor Research my hand. No hand. I'll give myself a high five. I'll draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Put an Area 0 into play.
Sure.
Play down a Hisuian Heavy Ball. We got nothing in there. Play down a Buddy Poffin. Get me. Just gonna go with a Hoot Hoot and a Fan Rotom.
Sounds like a plan.
I'll bench another Palkia V. Bench a Terapagos. We got 7 on the bench here. I'm gonna go and I'll Star Portal here to the active, and then 1 to the Radiant Greninja.
Sure.
We got the VSTAR used, and then I will Subspace Swell you for a knockout.
Okay.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 plus 6. That's 200 on my side. Plus the extra 20 from yours.
Okay. So let's try to figure this out. Let's go Secret Box, discarding a Flutter Mane, a Great Tusk, and unfortunately a Counter Puncher. And what I'm going to search for is Earthen Vessel, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Pokestop, and I think I just want to go for Professor Sada's.
Yep.
I'm going to start off by putting Stop into play, so bumping your Area 0.
Yep. Alright, so we got this one's gone. I'll take my Fan.
Okay. And I'm going to use the Stop. 1, 2, 3. And a Night Stretcher back a Roaring Moon.
Mm-hmm.
Earthen Vessel away an Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. Professor Sada's Vitality. 1, 2. Koraidon's going to go down, so I like having that down. I'm
Yep.
also just going to put down another Roaring Moon, because I don't think that's going to hurt me too much.
Cool. The camera. There we go.
4, 6, 8.
So we're swinging 150 for our first attack again.
Yeah, 150 for the first attack.
Cool. Alright, I will draw for turn. I'll go ahead and Glass Trumpet. That'll go here to this Terapagos. I only have 1 energy in there.
Sure.
Let's see what we can do for now. I think I'm going to use your Pokestop. I'll go 1, 2, 3. We get just the Nest Ball. I'll bump your Pokestop with Area 0.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and Nest Ball here.
Stop bumping the stop, bro.
Alright, I'll get a Mew and put that into play.
Sure.
Give me a couple extra cards. Shuffle that up. I'm going to use Energy Switch from the Greninja to the Palkia now that we have a free retreater on the bench. I've got 1 card in hand, so I'll use Restart to draw 2. 1, 2. And then I'm going to go ahead and Subspace Swell for another KO.
Okay. I'm going to send up Roaring Moon here. Pick up for my turn. 4 prize cards left. Okay. So I'm gonna start off by using Professor Sada's getting these 1, 2, 3. Using a heavy ball.
Sure.
I'm gonna grab Fezandipiti out of that.
Yep.
How much am I doing here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 is 17.
170.
So I'm gonna go Palpad back in a copy of Palpad a copy of Professor Sada's and Sada's.
Surprise. Koraidon supporter.
Yeah, Koraidon supporter. Is there anything else that I want to grab out of here?
We're back down to 150 for those keeping track at home.
I think really what I need to do is make sure that this Koraidon has enough that I can attack with it next turn. I think that's the biggest piece that I have.
He needs the juice.
So let's go with Dark on Koraidon, and
Yep.
I'll attack you for the knockout.
You got it. Cool. Palkia goes down. We're going to bring Mew EX up in its spot. I'll go ahead and draw for turn here. Alright. Step 1 is going to be Night Stretcher. We're going to get Palkia VSTAR back. We'll evolve here. I'm going to go ahead and play down Noctowl. Use Dual Seeker. Dual Seeker can get me...
I think attacking with Palkia is definitely your best strategy across the board.
Oh, yeah. Alright, cool. I'm going to go back in, so I didn't shuffle that well. So let's go ahead and nest ball here. I'll get a Fezandipiti. Let's see. Why did I shuffle back in my other card? I definitely did. That was on me. Don't do this at home, kids. This is my other card. Before I flip the script here, we're gonna do some funny stuff.
And before you think PJ is sketchy, just check out his Limitless page. I swear.
That's right. That's right. Well, it's Night Stretcher. I'll get back a Water Energy and attach it here. Then we'll Iono. You down to 4. And also me down to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. I'll flip the script. Draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Play down a Hoot. Play a Nest Ball. See what else we got in here. Yeah, let's get a Fan Rotom, sure. Why not? I'll go ahead and do my thing. Bring up the Palkia and knock out that Roaring Moon and take my 3rd prize card.
Okay. I'm going to set up this because that's all I have to attack with. I'm going to go Explorer's Guidance.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to grab Nest Ball.
Sure.
And maybe I'm not going to grab Nest Ball. I need to think about this. I'm going to discard these 4.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay, I don't want to put down anything extra. How many cards do you have in your deck?
In my deck, I have 1, 2, 3,
Okay,
4,
one more than
5,
I
6,
thought.
7, 8, 9.
We go Earth and Vessel, discard these.
Yep.
Patch of Dark to Roaring Moon, and I'm gonna hit you for 180.
You got it. All right, 180 comes and it goes here. Draw for turn. Take a look at my discard pile here. We got 1 energy. Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and Glass Trumpet. We'll put water energy onto Terapagos.
Yeah.
Cards in hand, Zach.
I have 3.
You have 3. Got it. I'm gonna conceal cards. Draw 2. 1, 2. Cool. And then I'll Boss's Orders your Roaring Moon. And
Yeah.
I'm just gonna knock that thing right out of here.
Gotcha. I think I'm in a really bad spot. And how many cards do you have left in your deck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay. I'm gonna use Professor Sada's Vitality.
Yep.
Dark, dark. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't think there's a way that I actually get out of this situation. Because you take 2 prize cards and then...
Right, and I think you're only swinging for 30 with Koraidon this turn.
Yeah, from what I understand on how Koraidon works, the
Yeah.
30 is not going to get me too far. Just trying to think about how many energies are in your discard pile?
1. Just the 1.
Okay. I'm gonna hit you for 30.
You got it.
So Ancient Box can crumble pretty bad.
Oh, yeah. Alright, we're gonna draw for turn. I see the strat you're going for here, Zach, and I don't like it one bit. I'm gonna Ultra Ball away an Ultra Ball and a Canceling Clone.
Yep.
Go in. I'm just gonna get a Palkia VSTAR for giggles here. And then what I'll do next is I'm just gonna Iono you to 4 more. Put these here and get to draw 2. 1, 2. And then I'll swing for a knockout here.
Cool. I might as well go Heavy Ball.
Yep.
Cards left in your deck now?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's go Professor Sada's here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. I mean, at this point, I might as well use Fezandipiti to draw 3 because it doesn't matter. Counter catcher, bring up your Terapagos with no energies.
You got it.
And then I'm just gonna discard the top 4 cards.
1, 2, 3. I was hoping that wasn't one of the 4, but there's the switch. Alright. So, I'll draw for turn. Huh. Let's see. There's 4 there.
So yeah, when in doubt, lands collapse can sometimes put you in some weird situations, I feel like.
Right.
Most of the lists play 1 prime catcher, 1 switch, so I'm either hoping switch is prized, or that I rip it, or...
Oh, that's so gross. I'm gonna say, because I only have 3, so if you're able to get off a second collapse, then you just win. I am gonna go ahead and Night Stretcher, and Night Stretcher is gonna get me a Knocked Owl, and then I'll use Jewel Seeker to take a look. There's only 2. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to see. I needed the switch there. The only thing I could potentially even do is to Thornton and put just a Fan Rotom in place of Terapagos, but I needed 1 more energy or the switch.
If you if you didn't go ahead and use Night Stretcher, you could have won the game there. Because you draw into the Thornton.
Right, but if you land collapse me next turn, I wouldn't.
But that's if I land collapse you, right? I think.
Right. So I mean, if we reverse that, right? So let's.
I mean, it's too much to go through when you search for your deck. That's not going to happen there.
Right. So if I just passed my turn without Thorntoning.
Yeah, I mean, I probably win the game, right? Like.
Right.
I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I go Nest Ball for Pecharunt, and I do have a Pokegear, so it's fine.
Yep. And there we go.
What else did you have in your hands?
What did I have in my hand? I had, the Area 0 there, Irida, Judge, and Ditto. None of which.
So that doesn't get you enough cards in your hands.
Correct, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably nothing you could do at that point. I think your last Iono is probably what killed you.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, having the Iono,
I think if you just didn't play it, that would have.
These are my. I was gonna say these are my last 3 prize cards. Where were they?
You had 2 prize cards left, or 1 prize card.
Oh,
left.
you're right. I had an energy prized. That was my last prize card. So that would have also helped if I had an energy in hand, something just to get me there. But it didn't feel unwinnable, especially at that point.
No, I thought I was definitely losing that game. Like the key to win this matchup is going to be disruption. And I think you made some really good boss targets. It's just like at the end, that Iono, putting back your switch into the deck, it switches and enter your deck, you win that game. But I'll close out some things with some closing thoughts. Super close games, and Ancient Box might be back now.
That's right.
There we have it, Ancient Box on top. I kind of expected it, but I figured Palkia Terapagos might have brought it a little bit closer, or maybe even stole one of the games. Ancient Box can be a little bit of a in-between deck. Like, it's one of those things where, like, you don't always get the best setup. It could sometimes be a little bit rough, but I was able to pull it back quite strong. That being said, our lists are available in the description. You can copy and paste them right into PTCG Live. If you need any of the cards, check out our sponsors at Kayfabe and PTCGL Store. And if you're looking to up your game, be sure to hit me up for a coaching session at metafly.gg/@ZachLassage. Until next time, give this video a like, share, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what you want to see next. I'll catch up with all y'all later. Peace out and have a great one. Want to support the Shuffle Squad? Be sure to check out all of our sponsors in the description to pick up Pokemon TCG singles, sealed, and PTCG Live codes. You made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching this entire video from the Shuffle Squad. Honestly, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate each and every person that supports our content, watches what we have going on every single day, every single week, even from time to time, and continuously allows us to have a forum to project our creative content towards the Pokemon TCG community. So if you haven't already, be sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and even leave a comment to help boost the YouTube algorithm. That being said, we'll catch you with our next video. Thanks again. Take it easy.